Oh,
yeah, buddy.
Dang.
What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
You're fantastic, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I actually feel pretty good today.
Heck yeah, bro. Yeah. What you been doing? What you been doing with your life?
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to survive tennis season.
The end of
tennis season.
Yeah, and what is it? The
Graduation and prom.
yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Because you
Jeremiah-
got a senior. So
Jeremiah got his his suit for prom.
ooh. Heck yeah, man.
It's it looks good.
Sweet. I bet he looks like Jack Skellington because he's so long and lanky.
It's a red tweed suit.
So he's Beetlejuice wedding suit.
Yes, yes, he is. Wow.
That's funny, dude.
Dang, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Got the hair for it.
he just needs like the green mold around his mouth.
Dad, you got any goop?
I got some goop right here, boy. Take some goop.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. How you been doing?
I'm fantastic, dude. I'm on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing except
Sit
hanging out with
podcasting, making some more episodes.
That's right, dude. I have had some time with this one to study it, look into it, and kind of give you my thoughts on it a little bit. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Heck yeah, man.
Dude, I think we should get into it.
Let's do it, man.
You ready for this?
I am ready.
Dang, I hope you guys are ready. So
yeah.
welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed the aliens have landed. In my creation!
Dang.
Oh, I'm so pumped up, man.
Dude, those are some nice headphones, man.
Dude, they are so good. They sound good. It's like crisp. Yeah, I sound actually professional kind of on this.
Oh, dude, we got I'm so excited. We got some new merch.
New
coming.
merch, dude.
We got shirts ordered.
Heck yeah.
We got stickers.
Dang.
We got
You know
everything.
you made
We
it when you
all
got
stuff.
some stickers.
That's right. You know, that's probably the cheapest thing.
Gonna go
possible.
to a gas station somewhere here in the state and there's like a one of our stickers on the pump.
That's all you're gonna see it at. Someone just like, I don't want this sticker in
Some
my car
punk rock
anymore.
bus, you know, it's on the back.
Hippies.
That'd be cool though. Dude.
That
I'd be
would
like,
be
dude,
cool.
that's my sticker. Cool. Man.
Oh shoot, dude.
Yeah.
We have surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of new countries that have listened to the podcast.
Man,
dude.
I am so excited.
I got to read them all off, man, because it just, it blew my mind.
Yeah, because you hadn't I ask you quite often how many people, how many downloads have we got? How many downloads have we got?
Yep.
How many downloads? Because I'm too dumb to get on there and look. So,
Oh,
and
my
then you
back
looked
itches.
today and you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh crap! No, we got
It's like basically all of Asia.
seriously though.
Yeah.
Seriously. We got new listeners in Vietnam.
Whoa.
We got let's see, Argentina, Morocco,
Dang, dude.
Kyrgyzstan, Mexico.
Finally.
Finally Mexico.
Thanks.
Panama, Uzbekistan,
What?
Senegal, Bangladesh, let's see, Nigeria, Iraq, Pakistan,
Man.
United Arab Emirates, and Jamaica.
Dude, that's so crazy.
Isn't that
man.
crazy, dude?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
We
listening.
love all of you guys.
Guys,
Yeah.
send us a message.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For real, we don't get any messages anywhere.
Yeah, we've been doing this, now?
Since September.
Since September.
About almost 7 months now.
And the stories that we've gotten have been like local. I
Yeah.
mean, we've had, some like maybe 2 people that have given stories that are not here.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
we
for
want
real,
we
like-
want y'all's, personal experiences and stuff. So
not even that too. You know, we want to communicate with you guys. We want to talk.
What do you guys want to hear? What do you want to hear us say?
Yeah, we want to know who you are. We want to talk. We want to get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
We love you guys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
And this gets us really excited because
it does really. I mean,
not
I'm
just
like,
the fact
yeah.
that we're like people on every continent except Antarctica.
Come on, Antarctica.
Listen to us. You know, it's so cool. It's so cool. But guys, thank y'all so much.
They're too busy digging up the ice wall and trying to find like alien spaceships in Antarctica.
Try to prove flat Earth.
Oh my gosh!
But guys, seriously, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for downloading and listening.
Thank you.
It makes our lives worthwhile.
It's pretty dang cool.
It is cool. Dude.
Well, dude, I am y'all's Uncle Bub. All right. Because we don't do this near enough. We need to start introducing ourselves because of all the new people coming in. Yep. I am Uncle Bub.
And I am Michael.
Ooh. Yeah.
Dang.
That's what I'm talking about. We're brothers. We've been doing this a little bit now. And we're going to try and start introducing ourselves for all the new people starting to listen. So.
If we remember.
I'm going to try to remember every time. So
I'm so forgetful.
Yeah, it's all right, dude. You just have too much crap crammed into that brain of yours, you know? So.
I have a brain? Dang. Shoot.
Heck
Well, I
yeah,
guess today we're going to start off with a couple of stories.
Heck yeah. One really cool because now it's happened to a couple of people, me and my wife included.
Mm-hmm.
And one that is just a funny around town type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you start, dude.
So the other night, my wife, myself, and my two sons were pulling up to our house. And we live a little ways out in the country. And I can't remember what I was doing. I was on the phone with somebody, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
it might have been me, dude.
I think it was you.
I think I was calling you or something.
And Sarah just out of nowhere starts like hitting my arm. She was pointing out the window. And I was like, what the heck are you doing?
Man.
And so I got off the phone and she goes, I just saw what looked like a shimmering bubble come out of the sky, go down to the ground, hovered there for a little while, and then it floated and warbled away.
Warbled away, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, dude.
Yeah.
What did she say it looked like?
She said it looked like
specifically you said like
she said it looked like Glinda, the Good Witch.
From the Wizard of Oz in the 1930s movie.
It looked like her bubble.
Yeah.
That she comes down in.
Yep. Dude.
And that was so weird. I wish I would have seen it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
and
gosh.
it was like, okay, so when you told me that, I was so happy because somebody else had seen that from our town.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is because now Dad has seen an orb in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and Joy, when we pulled up to the house that we had in town,
Yeah.
saw that big. I mean, it looked to me like it was pretty big.
Yeah.
And it was over the house. And it was like the perfect, what you said, the warbling Glinda bubble. And that's the only way you can.
Good witch or a bad witch?
It's like, what is this stupid bubble over my house doing? And then it just goes away. Just
It
like,
turns into the dirty bubble from SpongeBob.
We've got to get Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
man, I'm going to throw up because I'm laughing, dude. Oh, my gosh. But, dude, yeah, that is pretty freaking cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And
Man.
I just, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
What can it be, you know?
Uh-huh.
Is it, swamp gas reflecting off of Venus and causing a reflection coming up in your eye sockets
Dude,
or what?
Well,
you know?
like just the fact that several of us have seen it already,
Mhm.
and it just kind of comes down, hovers there for a little while, and then floats away.
Yeah. And it's so weird, you know?
the
And
heck?
like Dad said, it was like just a bubble.
Yeah.
Just a bubble, a light ball
A light ball.
that flew
That's
away
what Sarah
like
said it looked like. Like it had like starlight in it.
Yeah, mine looked like it was almost if you polished up. Oh no. Okay, you know those balls that they sold a long time ago where it's like,
Oh, like the magic polished balls.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what's his name? David Bowie in a what in the labyrinth that he's like sitting there juggling. It was like that, but warbling.
That's
you know?
weird, dude.
Yeah, that was the color of it.
That's so crazy.
So, I mean, super cool.
Shoot.
3 people now in our family. I don't know who else has been seeing this crap, you know?
Guys, let us know if you've seen anything like that because apparently it happens a lot around here.
Yeah. And it's all been, well, no, it hasn't all been out of town because it's been in town, too.
Yeah.
So, if you're in the Fort Stockton, West Texas area,
Or anywhere.
and if you see any warbling bubble UFO looking thing, please let us know. And when I tried looking it up after you told me that,
The
dude,
warble bubble.
I started looking that up, and there was a silver ball that people saw one time.
Really?
I don't remember where the heck it was. I didn't spend too much time on it.
Was it Sputnik?
No, but it wrecked. It crashed.
Did it really?
Yeah, and it had all this weird writing on it, and I don't know, dude. It was weird.
It's like, alien was here.
It's a dodgeball. Somebody kicks it into the yard.
Oh, dang it.
But no, the what they have, like the video of it, kind of looks like it, but it's too fast. It's like all that, the videos of the UFOs you see where it's people trying to keep the cameras real still and the thing's all over the place. You know, you can't really see it. So I don't know.
Jeez,
I just think it's cool that we've seen it, your wife's seen it, dad's seen it, and you know, it's like, what that crap is this thing?
What the heck is it?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's pretty funny.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. I got a pretty funny story from here in town.
Yeah. I want to hear it.
All right. So
I need to hear it.
need some funny in your life.
Raise your hand if you want to hear it.
Come on, y'all. You in the back there. Okay. So we have a very big park here in town.
Right.
Rooney Park. Okay.
Right.
Really nice, really pretty park. And there's a walking trail that goes through it.
Yep.
And so, excuse me. Oh, and under the highway, there's another walking park area that kind of, if you're gonna call this like a wooded area, I guess you can. The only wooded place in West Texas,
in Fort Stockton. It's called the Comanche Creek Trail.
Comanche Creek Trail.
Sarah is on the board for it.
Oh crap! Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, some dude, and apparently,
Or someone.
no, they have like cameras out there.
Oh, they found it?
They have cameras.
They did because it was an adult that did it.
Yeah. So some dude went out there and put up the Slender Man
Like
stuff.
hand drawn pictures of the Slender Man
Yep.
that was saying like, "Help me stay out."
And like fingerprints, you know,
like
bloody.
bloody.
Yeah. But I mean, okay. And somebody had posted this stuff from the game, the Slender Man game, and it's almost exactly the same. So I think what they did was print it out on the copy paper and just stapled it to the
They
trees.
stapled it.
Down the walkway.
gosh.
And so, you know, yeah, haha, funny joke, right? Okay.
It's a legit thing though, you know, because there's some creeps around here.
Okay, I get that there's creeps, but you got to be creepier than the creep. Come on, you know, be
There's-
scarier
but
than the
there's
bad
people
guy.
that are not. There's people that go and just run on the trails, and they don't want to see that out there.
Oh my
You know,
gosh,
there's
dude.
like women here are like really legit scared to go out in public.
No
because
way.
of that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Wow,
they
man.
really are.
Well, I get that. You know, my wife's kind of like that.
Yeah,
she
you
doesn't
know,
want to go and
It's
yeah.
they feel like they have to look over their shoulder all
That's
the time.
when you get your big old ugly grizzly bear, you know, and you just get out there and
a grizzly.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
Get your big old grizzly. Dang. dude.
yeah, and they go walk with you. So you
No,
know.
I mean, it's supposed to be a good safe place to go. You know?
safe space.
But I mean, it's a park trail.
I know,
you
yeah.
know? And
It's a funny joke, but I could see it coming from a teenager
yeah,
and being, you know, haha.
but not some creepy freaking old dude.
Oh, right. And now if it's
know?
like a 40-year-old guy out there, he's
Yeah.
like, this is going to be funny. It's like, come up with your own jokes, you know?
It's like, go back to your mom's basement. Jeez, man.
Oh, yeah. But it was funny when I saw it. I started laughing
Yeah.
because of it. Because if I came up on that guy, if there's some dude out there in the little grass that's too tall
Yeah.
and he's peeking over at me, I'm walking right up to him. You know, I don't give a crap. What am I going to be scared of, man?
Oh, dang
you
it.
know?
That's funny.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, there's always like people out there that like. I caught this group of teenagers out there one time. They were just out there smoking doobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
It was a bunch of idiots.
Probably why they got the trail cameras up now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was people out there where they were chopping trees down.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
To get through the path or what?
No, for firewood.
What the heck, man? There's like 4 million acres out here to go get firewood.
They were just going in there. They caught them on camera too, and they just chainsaw.
Good grief, man! Get your own freaking wood. Dang, that's funny though. But yeah, that's a. I thought it was hilarious.
Now, if only the dang creek would start running again.
I know, man. We need some water out here,
Gosh,
suckers.
man.
So it's all right.
Nobody wants to walk that trail because it's people want to walk it for the water,
Yeah.
but there ain't nothing over there.
It's a ditch, y'all. It is
a ditch.
A ditch.
That's it.
But it's where the spring used to flow naturally through town and then go out through an underpass, and then there was a little like a fishing hole.
Yep.
Out in the country, so you could walk that whole thing to the interstate and then go under the interstate and then go out there and fish. That's how it used to be. And then the springs dried up pretty dang much, or all the water's being used for other stuff, and now there's no water at all.
Yep.
So it's
hasn't flowed in 2 years.
Yeah, it's kind of flood control, but I mean it's pretty sad. They need to do something.
Sucks.
Yeah,
it really does. Shoot.
Let's put a desal plant here and then just pump right into it.
The desal plant's going to be the big thing.
That's right, bro.
Shoot.
Dang it, man.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
What's our big story today?
Big story today. Since I hadn't heard anything from anybody,
yeah,
I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Anything. we're looking at everybody out there. You need to tell us some stories.
Tell us some stories.
Come on, all you people.
What I'm interested in.
All you people from the Middle East. All you people from Asia.
We know you got some like Bigfoot or creepy alien stories out there. Come on,
got to.
Let us hear them.
We need your stories.
Some witches. What about witches, dude?
People are going to be like all mad that we're like, oh, they got onto us for not sharing. We're not.
We love you guys.
Come on, we
will spank you. All right.
No, we won't. No, we won't. Don't know where your butt's been.
All right. Anyways, there was 2 topics in school that I was interested in.
Right.
Okay. One of them was
sex ed.
No. Anyways, because that was all about like STDs. No. All right, we're good. So, one topic I was interested in was Frankenstein.
Right.
Okay. The other one was the Salem Witch Trials.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So, we're going to be talking about some Salem Witch Trials today.
The Salem Witch Trials.
Mm-hmm. Because in school, I don't know if they did this for you, but we watched The Crucible. Did you ever see that movie with Winona Ryder or anything?
No, I never watched it.
Okay. So, this is loosely based, with a love story and, all the girls out there in the woods dancing naked around a fire type thing. You know, like what you think of when you think of witches, right?
Right.
So Salem Witch Trials started out with 2 idiot girls.
Right.
That were young, and they probably heard some stories from the slave girl that worked for the preacher. Mm-hmm. Okay. The slave girl was named Tituba.
Right.
And I've heard 2 different things that she was either African American, which I don't think she was,
right?
Because that wasn't, there was more natives in that area. Mm-hmm. So the things that I was seeing was she was a Native American, and so she had stories, all these outlandish, stories about things that was not biblical. And
things that was, you sound like one of the preachers. She got these outlandish stories about things that wasn't biblical.
And these Quakers that, that was running the area in Salem, they, were very strict on what they believed. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tituba was the one who really, I think, kicked it off, man. And, Samuel Parris, he was the new preacher of the church out there, like the big preacher.
Right.
Okay. And there was two girls. It was Betty and Abigail. Betty Parris and Abigail Williams.
It was Betty.
You disgust me. Oh my gosh. Dude.
I'm sorry. Continue, please.
My gosh, I'm choking. No.
It was Tituba.
Right. Tituba. So I'm thinking she's telling these girls, while she's hanging around them, telling them little stories about her native ways, and what they used to do. Mm-hmm. And then they go and they start, acting out, and they start convulsing, and the preacher dad, he's sitting there freaking out because he's seeing these two girls acting extremely weird.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's sitting there, what are y'all doing? What's going on? And they say that, we're possessed by Satan, by the devil. And he's like, well, who possessed you? And they start naming people, dude.
Yeah.
Like dropping names. And in the movie, I know they make them out to be, like they're a coming of age 16 to 19, I'm guessing. But the way they put it on here is like these girls were a lot younger. So they don't know what the crap they're doing.
Right.
All right. They could be just playing for all anybody knows.
Yeah.
And they're getting so much attention from it that, all the preachers and everything from around the area start coming in, and it starts becoming a big deal because now they're pointing fingers at people saying, oh, no, you're a witch. You're a witch. You're a witch.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. The first 3 people that were accused were, of course, Tituba.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sarah Osborne and Sarah Good.
Right.
They were the first 3. All right. And so you get these women up there, and Tituba's the first one to go to a trial for anything.
Yeah.
Okay. And she is scared to death. First off, she is a slave.
Yeah.
And so anything could happen with her.
Yeah.
All right. And the other 2 women are just like they're the weird ladies.
Yeah.
They're kind of like
they live in the cottage outside of town.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. And it's like,
they've got their little cauldrons that have actual soup in it.
Right. Yeah. They're all making soup for them for the month, and
like they're meal prepping.
Meal prepping, dude. They walk up to the door. They see her push a hand into the cauldron.
Eyeballs of a crocodile.
Man. Oh,
man.
that's funny. But yeah, so they're the first 3 that are told that is a loud freaking vehicle.
That is allowed. What was that? A motorcycle?
Yeah.
Dang.
But they're the first 3 that are told that they're possessing people, I guess.
Yeah.
And it starts to ramp up, and everybody's listening to these little girls.
Yeah.
That are complaining and rolling around.
Crazy.
Like they are possessed.
Yeah.
And so you get to March.
So we're talking like they're depicted in movies like they're 16 to 19.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like the mean girl kind of thing.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're somewhere from like 10 to 14, maybe.
I would say probably younger than that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang.
But in that area to where they're childlike,
Yeah.
they're going to go and play. They're going to go and, they didn't have no dang TV or video games. Of course not.
Yeah.
They're going to
play possession.
They're going to pretend, Yeah. And if, they hear on Sundays people talking about witches and witchcraft, because that was a big deal back then.
Yeah.
Coming from England, these Quakers were, they were strict. They were trying to get their religious freedom. That's what they were over there for.
Yeah.
And 1600s, before the United States was a thing, they were still under kind of English rule.
Yeah.
So
It's all kind of divided up between, like, it was disputed.
yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, they're trying to get freedom. And these kids come over on a ship. They're bored to death. They are in the land. They're trying to do things like, feed the cows and trying to plant stuff. But the Indians aren't helping anymore. They're ticked off.
Yeah.
Because so much weird stuff is going on. So they're just acting out. I think they're just acting out.
Yeah.
And they start, like, oh, the creepy lady that lives in their house that mom tells us not to go to, she's a witch, a witch.
Oh,
What do we do with them?
may we burn her?
And it's funny because one of the girls, or one of the ladies on the video I was watching, she was shown, like right before she was going to get hanged, she had warts on her nose.
Yeah.
In the video. So it was just like, they're trying to make her seem like
so
a witch,
you could
dude.
tell that she was a witch.
Yeah. So we're talking, let's see here. March of 1962. Accused women, are brought before the magistrates.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. The first one was Tituba, and she denies that she was a witch at first. Okay.
Yeah.
Like totally denies it.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
she goes, they beat her. Her master beats her and forces a confession out of her. And she was like, yes, I am a witch. The devil, excuse me, the devil made me hurt these little girls. And he told me if I didn't do it, he was going to kill me.
Jeez.
Okay. Now, when you think about that, all right, her master is beating the crap out of her, hurting her, threatening probably to kill her. Who do you think the devil is in this scenario?
Yeah.
The preacher that is beating his servant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so after a very, 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 very long time, she finally says that she's a witch. Okay.
Yeah.
And she is put into prison. All right.
Right.
And so you go a little bit, let's see here.
Good grief. Dude, just how they got to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're so okay, what was the background that would make them so afraid of witches?
Everybody was very superstitious at this point.
Yeah.
Because over in England, you did have witch trials over there. You had people getting burned at the stake.
Yeah.
You had, you had a lot of pagan beliefs over there.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when those guys come over here from England, they're like, no, we're going to stick to this way, our Quaker ways. We're going to do things this way.
Yeah.
And if you even mention anything about anything that's not, what we believe in our system, then you're outside of that system.
Then you're a witch.
You're a witch. Burn them.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
This is the absolute best phone holder for your car. Your phone clips right into it, and it attaches
Oh, that
to
sucks. Dude.
Bummer. Sarah Good's a witch. Tituba's a witch.
Jeez, man. So, after all that, okay, there's a dude named Mr. Lawson, okay? And I think he was the former preacher of this church.
Okay.
All right. And to get clear, the preacher that is now, he's very outgoing, very much a super preacher type of thing.
Yeah.
And he's getting all the high and mighty people getting on, getting behind him. And he's wanting to rule with an iron fist type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Lawson, a former preacher, he goes to his house and he sees the daughter having a fit. And he's like, oh my gosh, holy crap, dude, what the crap is going on with your daughter? He's like, oh, she's possessed by the devil because of Tituba and Sarah Good and everybody else.
Jeez.
And so it kind of because he's a respected guy, kind of forces the trials to go on.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, let's see. I said the first people were undesirable people. Okay. And then, what are we doing here? Thank you very much, man.
We're going to point that right there.
Yeah. So they had this thing that was called a spectral evidence.
Spectral evidence?
Spectral evidence that was...
Spectral evidence.
Yeah, that was introduced to this. And it was if you're a possessed person and you're sitting there having a fit in a courtroom or whatever, and you're sitting here saying, I can see the devil next to old Michael over here. Everyone's looking around. It's like, I don't see the dang devil. And then someone else is like, I can see it. He's right there. He's massaging his, he's kissing him on the forehead, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's spectral evidence. And so the court allowed spectral evidence to come into this. Okay?
Spectral evidence.
Evidence.
Wait, okay.
Spectral evidence.
This is Central Control.
Yeah. So,
dumb.
yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah. And that was given by the devil, is what the people of the courts thought. Okay.
Right.
So in June of 1692, Bridget Bishop, she was the first person, all right, to be hanged. And when she was hanged, she was up there screaming at people, and she was telling them, you guys have got it all wrong. I've never done anything to anybody, and God is going to give you blood. And
Dang.
when she said that, it was almost like she was putting a curse
Yeah.
onto people.
So people started thinking that she really was.
So, well, you got two different sides to this. You have the people who are in the courts, and then you have the common people,
Yeah.
because anybody can be accused of witchcraft.
Yeah.
All right, even in the court, you know. And if you're accused, you got one of two options here. You have the option to say, "Yeah, I'm a witch. Don't kill me," you know, and they would let you live, or you would say, you know, I'm denying I am whatever they're saying I am. They're the ones that are possessed.
And they'll beat a confession out of you.
They will either do that or they will hang you. If you don't confess, then they find you guilty because you're not confessing. Okay. And if you don't confess, then they hang you because they're going to find you guilty.
Good grief.
So you're kind of at a loss either way.
Yeah.
Because if you say you're a witch, dude, you lose all credibility in town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
You're an outcast.
you're an outcast, and when you die, your land does not go to your family. It goes to the system. All right?
Gee, that sounds like kind of like America right now.
It's pretty sad, dude, that these people were just, they were crushed in this way. Either way you go,
Yeah.
that you're going to die or we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
We're going to die financially because no one's going to do business with you, or we're going to kill you really, really slow in the jail cell, or we're going to hang you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, wasn't there that one dude that got crushed?
Yeah, his name was, I think it was Giles Corey.
Giles?
Giles
Was it
Corey.
Giles Corey.
Giles Corey.
Yep.
He was 80.
80 years
80
old.
years old, dude. And here's the thing about Mr. Giles. He would not say anything.
Right.
He wouldn't say he was. He wouldn't say he wasn't. He was basically a stubborn old dude who's like, I'm not going to tell you people crap. It's none of your business what I do,
Gee.
And
man.
so-
we know a lot of people like that too.
Yeah. So to try to get a confession out of him, they did a crushing, which they put tons and tons of weights on him, not literal tons, but
Rocks.
a whole bunch
Yeah.
of stuff on top of him. Mm-hmm. And they're basically in his face like, what are you going to say now? Giles. No, Giles.
Giles.
He's like, it's Giles.
Street Fighter.
And he said, like, the most rock and roll thing, dude. He's like, add more weight.
Add more. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, because he knew that either way, he was either going to die or, he wasn't going to have his credibility. 80 years of living
Yeah.
and having friends and family backing him up. And without a trial, without a conviction, those people murdered him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's at the point where they sat there and it kind of turned. And people were just like, this is wrong. And it had kind of been trickling because there was like 3 or 4 other people that were hung before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right here. 19 July 1962. 5 women were hanged. Sarah Good, Rebecca Moore, Susanna Martin, Elizabeth Howe, and Sarah Wild. They were all hanged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't there a guy that was hanged too?
No, he was the only man that was, I think, that was crushed.
No, there was another guy.
I don't know. Well, there's speculation that there's more people hung, or that more people had died. A lot of people died in prison. Oh no, there was. It was a preacher. It was a former preacher.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Let's see. And he was hung with those women. His name was George Burroughs.
Yeah.
Okay. And he gives a speech, all right, telling them how wrong they are to sit here and listen to spectral evidence from some stupid kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then he quotes the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
And he says it perfectly.
This says right here that there was, of the 19 people executed by hanging, 5 were men.
5 were men. Dang.
Reverend George Burroughs.
That's, yeah.
John Proctor was who I was thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah. John Proctor, George Jacobs Sr., John Willard, and Samuel Wardwell.
Man, see that? And the thing I watched, they didn't go into any of the dudes except for like the prominent ones, and then the guy that got crushed. So,
Crazy.
And I was wondering why they weren't doing that, because I knew there was more guys.
Yeah.
So, but the guy, the George Burroughs, I guess because he was a former preacher, he was like the preacher before this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, sitting there saying the Lord's Prayer. And this is a really big deal, because whenever he says that, and he says it perfectly,
Yeah,
everybody
they all got confused.
Well, everybody in the crowd was like, we got to stop this, man. This guy just said the Lord's Prayer perfect. Satan can't do that.
Yeah.
Devils can't do that. And the new preacher was like, you know what, guys? I am the preacher. I am the head of this court. We're going to do this.
Wow.
And they hang him. And then people get ticked, dude. And then they bring out Mr. Giles and crush the crap out of him.
Gosh.
Yeah,
man.
dude. I mean, it's disgusting. So you've got, all that crap that's going on. Basically, after Mr. Giles got crushed, this pandemic of accusations was spreading all over New England.
Mm-hmm.
And, all these, I don't even remember the towns' names, but it was all the way to like Georgetown.
Yeah.
And up to, going up towards Maine and stuff. Yeah. And people are just, if they don't like somebody, they're accusing them. And then there was like, you have Salem proper, and then you have Salem town, and you have the rich people and the poor people in 2 different families that lived in either side. And they're sitting there accusing each other of being witches. Okay.
Golly.
Yeah. So towns are fighting. People are accusing everybody. And then you have a dude, his name's, Mr. Phipps. And he was a governor.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until his wife, Mary, was accused of being a witch that all the accusations stopped.
Dang.
Yeah. So he's just, and people had been looking into it for a while.
Yeah.
And they were going back to the courts in England because they didn't even have a way to try people yet. Their what was it? Their court system had lapsed over, like time had gone on from like the English courts.
Yeah.
And so a dude had to go to England, get set up, and then come back to the United States. Well, New England.
Yeah.
And
like their license had run out.
yeah, or like, whenever you have a club or whatever, and your club thing runs over,
got to go pay your dues.
Yeah, basically is what that was.
That's crazy.
And so they didn't have a proper way to do that. And all the people who were in prison at first, Sarah Good and Tituba and the other lady, the other Sarah, they were in jail, and they're accusing people because they know they're going to get hanged,
Mm-hmm.
And they don't, they're just sitting here dropping names, dude, because they've got months to think about this.
Yep.
And the more names come out, the more people are starting to freak out, and everyone else is dropping names because they know that if they don't, they're going to get hung. They're going to die,
Jeez,
yeah.
Man.
And,
well, maybe I am a witch.
Over 200 people were accused of being witches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All in all, with this whole witch trial thing, it says here 25 people died 19 were hung, 1 was crushed, and the rest died in prison because of the conditions.
Jeez,
Mostly women, because
Yeah.
women are more, I guess, susceptible to being witches, apparently,
Yeah.
to their thinking, you know?
Of course they are. Duh.
Witch!
Just look at them. No,
Yeah.
I'm just joking, women. Ladies, I'm joking.
She does have a wart.
She's got a wart.
But
Did you dress her up like this? Oh, we did do the nose
a bit.
and the hat. But she's a witch.
Man. But it's kind of like that, you know? Everyone makes fun of it, like in Monty Python.
Yeah.
And but that's what it was. That's the satire in that was what that was,
That's
man.
exactly what it was.
Yeah. And
If she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood. And therefore, a witch. A witch.
burn them, you know? And
What do you do with witches? Burn them.
and you know, I was looking up also like how many witches were burned here in America? None.
None were burned.
None were burned. That was all over in England,
That was all Joan of Arc.
right? Yeah. And over here they hung them, and whenever they died after being hung, said that they took their bodies. They're not going to bury a witch body in a cemetery with Christian people. They went and they chunked them between the rocks in a crevice, and then chunked dirt on them.
What the heck?
Yeah. Yep. Just like they're trash, just garbage.
Good
Place where you go
grief.
take your scraps, you know, from the day. You just go chunk them on top of the corpses. Yeah. And that's pretty freaking sad, man.
Yeah.
And guess how many people were actual witches at this thing?
None.
Zero.
Zero witches. What actual witches
Yeah.
in the Salem Witch Trials.
I mean, and if they were, they didn't do any kind of nothing to try and figure it out. They weren't like, okay, Tituba, hey, dude, how many people do you eat a week? How many people do you turn into an owl and fly over?
babies do you steal?
You know?
Have you ever stolen a baby?
Yeah, dude, for real. She's like, no, I don't. You know?
Yeah. Gosh.
And they're like, what? What was that? And then they slap her a few times, and then, you know, yeah, they do. That's nuts, man. And this is the church we're talking about.
Yeah.
The
old church.
old school.
The English church.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, they were getting away from the.
They were getting away from the English
Yeah.
church. So this was their own
This was their own
sect
deal.
of,
Yep.
oh, what do they call it?
Protestantism.
Yeah.
And the church let this happen. And no hard evidence. It wasn't like they went out and they're like, oh, you see that bone fire over there? That's what it's called. It's called a bone fire.
Bone fire.
Where all the witches gather and dance around naked. And I saw all of them do it.
Bone fire.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it was called, man. A big old fire, bone fire, you know? And dancing around naked in the woods, talking to Satan, you know?
Good grief.
They didn't see that stuff, you know? That's where it's like, well, how do these little girls start talking about this? I probably heard Tituba talking about stories of her Native American heritage,
Yeah.
you know? And was she probably doing some pagan ritualistic stuff? Yeah, probably back then. You know, before she was caught, before she was Christianized, she was probably doing some things, you know,
Yeah.
burning some incense or
What she grew up
she grew
knowing.
up that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like she was, you know, knew better of that sort of stuff.
That's
She
the
didn't
only thing
know.
she knew. Just like the little Christian girls
Yeah.
and that were accusing everybody.
Yep. Oh yeah. And you know, it's really sad on how that played out.
Yeah.
They even had to change the name of the town because it had such a tainted disgustingness about it.
Jeez.
You know, nobody wanted to go to Salem at all.
Yeah.
And so they changed the name. And then back like in crap, I don't even remember when they changed it back. But it was a long time
Yeah.
that they changed it back to Salem. Probably for you know,
Historical purposes.
historical traveling
Yeah.
money reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
But and now it's
Jeez.
like a mecca for witchcraft.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was looking that
Yeah.
up last night, and so like I think they said 5% of that town, like 40,000 people, 45,000 people, 5% claim that they are practicing witches.
Jeez.
Yeah,
man.
that's a bunch, man. That's like things like that from the 1600s
Yeah.
has now put a spark of satanic witchcraft in that place where they were wrong.
Yep.
You know, where no witches were apparently.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, and
The devil's influence is vast.
Yep, it blows my mind,
He
dude.
knows what he's doing. Something hundreds of years ago is going to affect it to this day.
This day, man. Yeah, and it is a huge tourist thing. They got Museum of the Witch over there.
Yep.
They've got like all the names, and I think, dude, they like just from what I'm seeing, you know, from their websites and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the people who were hung and crushed and died in jail. It's almost like they make them out to be witches,
Yeah.
but they're not. You know, some of these people were preachers,
Yeah.
and some of them had been going to the church their entire life. There was one lady that had gone to that church her whole life,
Yeah.
and everybody knew her, and she was well liked, and the court found her guilty. And she's not going to go against her faith and say, yeah, I guess I'm a witch. It's like, yeah, I've been sitting here going to church my whole life, guys.
Yep.
What are you doing? You know me. You don't ever see me out in the woods doing anything. You never see a cauldron with me, you know, bubbling up, no babies or nothing like
No
that.
double bubble boiling.
Yeah,
trouble
dude.
there.
And so it's like, how blind and how power hungry do you have to be? You know,
Yeah.
It's like, what's your daughter's problem? She's the possessed one in this scenario.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what do you do?
Let's say, you know, they didn't, like back then, they didn't know about mental illness.
That is true. You
They
know,
didn't know about mental illness, which if something like that was started by that, and then that goes into mass hysteria.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. And
It's crazy.
yeah.
man.
And I think and I don't think it was mental. I think she was just a stupid little kid playing
Think so?
around. Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, because there was also talking about there was a lady that had a 4-year-old baby or kid baby.
Yeah.
And they went up to the 4-year-old. The authorities did. They said, "Mrs. 4-year-old, is your mommy a witch?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, she's a witch, and I'm a witch too." And they took that little girl to prison
Good.
along with her mother. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, dude, we're at 47 minutes.
Oh my gosh, dang, dude. Wow.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But I would like everybody to go and look into the Salem Witch Trials,
The truth about it.
the truth about it,
Yeah.
you know, because I didn't get to everything. There's a whole lot of names. There's a whole lot of things. The dude that got crushed, a couple of days later, I think his wife got hung,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
She had to sit there and endure her husband getting crushed to
A
death.
little old lady.
Yeah. And she gets killed.
Crazy,
You know?
dude.
So I don't know, man. Just like if you're in an area of authority, have a little common sense, you know?
It's like remember the past, because you can keep a lot of things from happening.
Yeah. I can't even imagine something like that happen today.
Yeah.
Like if somebody is,
But it does.
yeah,
Cancel culture.
cancel culture, man.
That's what
it's
it
all
is,
about
dude.
it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess we're, what would they call us? Like bigots and
Bigots,
stuff?
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. A couple things, I guess.
They call them everything.
Yeah. So it's what it is. Can't say certain words, can't do certain things, or you're a bigot, you know?
Yep.
And that's what it is. It's just a new
Can't
age.
believe the
new
way
age
that
of
you've
witch
always
trials.
believed.
Yeah. So,
Well, shoot,
yeah, man.
dude.
Hope you guys like this one.
I've got a joke for you real
Let
fast.
me
though.
hear it, man.
Are you ready?
It's about William Shatner.
No, it has to do with something Shatner.
Oh,
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did the constipated mathematician do?
I have no idea.
He worked it out with a pencil.
Oh, what the crap, dude? Oh my gosh, y'all.
dang it.
Dang.
Sorry.
Wow.
I got to give that out to my man, Whitley.
Oh, Whitley.
That told me that one.
Dude, that is funny.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Dang it. Well,
Heck
dude,
yeah, man.
it's been a good episode.
This has been a good episode.
The history lessons with Uncle Bub.
That's right, y'all. You'll get some good
That's
stuff
what we
out
like.
of it.
Guys, Give us your stories.
Yeah. We want them, guys.
Message us. It's very easy to find us.
Oh, yeah. We're everywhere.
We have Facebook.
We're pretty big.
Go to our Transistor page. Our Transistor page, our Facebook. It's all Dude That's Crazy. Type it in. You'll find us.
Yeah.
Send us a message.
Look for Bigfoot shooting the aliens.
Yeah, Bigfoot shooting the UFO.
That's
our
right.
logo.
Oh, yeah.
We got new merch coming
Yeah.
soon. So let us know if you want something.
I think next episode, dude, I'm going to be looking up some circus freaks if you guys don't come up with nothing.
Oh, shoot. We
Old
got
school.
circus freaks coming.
Yeah. Old school circus freaks, man. That's cool.
Shoot, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, dang. High five.
Yeah, buddy. That was a good one.
All right, guys. We love you.
Love you guys.
We'll see y'all later.
Have a wonderful day.
Oh, man. Goodbye.
Bye.